MMPR guy. Sometimes a bit of a
There's
lag.
YouTube link.
It should automatically come through to your phone.
What on the... there we go. Got it.
Okay, we are live. It's Soul Edge and Newcomb commentating on LGD versus MMPR domination in the Social League. Welcome.
Should be a good game. Oh, we hope so.
Yeah.
Some good players on the MMPR side. Captain Vos.
Yeah, I'm just going through them
That's
now, trying to see if I actually recognize anyone. I recognize Captain Vos and maybe one or two of the other guys, but not many.
Yeah, I can't say I've played against many of them myself. There's one or two there that are quite good.
Yeah. Where are they in the log at the moment for
I think they're
the
sort of
Social
like
League?
mid-table. They're currently
Okay.
mid-table. They're not doing too badly. I think they have
Okay.
won a few games. So.
Yeah, it's also domination is one of those games that anything can really happen, you know. It's not...
Yeah, I mean also like war pigeons, like crazy.
Actually, this isn't domination. Isn't this a Rush server?
This is Rush. We're in
Okay.
Rush now. Yeah.
Oh, great.
This is Rush.
Well, I've got the wrong title for our broadcast then. I put Dom. I was on a Dom server and then they changed it, so whatever. Okay, it is Rush.
I'm sure they'll understand.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for one MMPR guy to join. Hopefully he does it soon, otherwise you're going to get a random jumping in here.
Yeah. Won't be much of a queue, wouldn't have thought. Some high pings there on that MPR side.
There's a couple on the LGD side as well. I see like Fizzy's ping popped up to over 100 there. Lungneck is on a 165. But there has been some internet issues going all over today, I think. So as long as everyone's below about 150, it should be fine.
Still waiting for this guy.
Yeah.
That means there's a good map. It'd be...
This is actually pretty tough.
Right.
It's quite a tough rush map because of all the buildings and everything around it, and the tank that you get can get, especially this first plant, can get a little bit vicious.
Yeah, there's a lot of cover.
Interesting to see what happens. See, you've got
At least
4
there's
people
no
watching
undulating mounds there.
If any of the people watching, if any of the people watching want to give their predictions in the comment section, you're welcome to do so now. Feel free to get slated at any time by commentary.
I will be doing some. We're going to do some FPS action. In first person.
Yeah.
View.
Yeah, there's no one to first person on right now, but if there's anyone that anyone wants to get on, I'm sure everyone's going to want me to go on Bradley the whole time to watch that quick scoping, but
I must say the third person view is quite cool.
Yeah, it's cool for certain game types because you get more of a perspective of, you know, where everyone's coming from and what the map looks like. First person can always be a little bit hectic sometimes. Okay.
Some information as well, which is
We've got a random on the MMPR side now, and it looks like one of their players dropped.
This is quite painful.
It always is. You'd think the guy comes in, I'll to prayer if you want to just bail. That would be fantastic.
He's spawned in.
Yeah.
He's in it to win it.
It's luckily he can't actually plant, so that's fine. I think he'll realize his folly when there's none of his teammates are in there at all. Oh, great, we've got 2 randoms.
Oh, he's even got a camping spot there.
Yeah, there's 2 randoms. There's a Steffi 674 now as well.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
He's gonna set off the artillery, is he?
Let's check.
Yeah, he's setting off the artillery.
Let's check where he is. I'll give it third person and we can watch him live.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
I wonder whether it actually strikes, because I mean, there's no one spotted on the map.
Yeah, it's just get a random.
It strikes on his building. That's quite funny, actually.
Yeah, I hope people are furiously messaging him right now because this is ridiculous.
I think he left.
Yeah, he did.
left. Yeah,
Got another random.
No,
Let's follow the
Steffi.
random.
There goes Steffi.
I think Steffi will realize.
Yep.
He can't arm.
artillery.
He's just gonna set off the
He's gonna
artillery
set
strike.
off the artillery, yeah.
Hopefully, guys, message. You want to? I'm not gonna message him. So.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
See where this hits. What's the right on top of him? That's pretty cool. Probably selects like the only person on the map. Looks like MMPR need 2 players.
Yeah, they need to get their guys in, otherwise randoms are just going to carry on filling up here.
Not off to a very good start.
Okay, they left as well. What we now need is for them to come in as quick as humanly possible, and let's get this thing going.
Yeah, they've got one, so it's just one more, and they can get going.
Okay.
But the artillery strike has cleared some buildings.
Yeah, I don't know whether they're going to do this as a burn round or not. Presumably, Prog is in contact with the dude.
It's too much because it basically landed on top of the.
Yeah.
That one building looks fully intact anyway. Well, the B plant.
Yeah. I don't know whether you can read the comments coming in on the stream, but there's some like ridiculous cut coming up here.
I can't wait to start with the random on LDG.
Yeah. Like giving each other shit. Yeah.
Still waiting for one guy.
Yeah, it's just one more guy from MMPR and then we should be good to go.
Taking his time though.
Actually, yeah, I suppose they do. I'm pretty sure Prog will be all over this, but
Probably have some internet issues. Just
yeah, but
drop
they
your
should
beer.
have a spare dude to bring in. I see Progressive has even installed a live now bot on our Discord. Did you see that? It's quite fancy. As soon as I started streaming, it popped up on Discord and tunes. Here's the address. LGD has started streaming now. Very fancy.
Check that. What's it taking over?
Okay. We have 12v12.
So we're ready to go here.
Yeah, we'll just wait. I'm not sure what their countdown or plan is now.
Well, I'm sure they'll post in the Discord what time they're going to spawn. I'll check the Discord.
What is the exact time now?
1:13.
Okay.
So we haven't actually played these guys before. So
No.
It'd be quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested. It's always interesting to see new clans. See if there's anyone in there. I see one of their guys has spawned in. But then he self-killed himself. Yeah, no, I think it was just by accident. He's redeployed. Probably getting cucked out at the moment on comms by someone. You get kind of ahead of yourself. A social game last week, like one or two guys on the first map, and then one of the maps everyone spawns in and it's like, oh shit, and everyone starts redeploying again.
Yeah. I see they posted the spawn time, it's 2:14. Or
It's
9.
what?
Yeah, 21-14. So obviously they got the counter there.
Okay, well it's 21-14 already on my jaw.
Yeah, on mine as well. Looks like they spawned.
Okay, let's
LGD
get
has
going.
spawned. Everyone has spawned.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Bradley in the beginning just to see how things go. He's normally at the back, so you get a good overview of the way guys are running in.
Looks like
Have a look at the tabletop. It looks like
guys
LGD are all going on the right flank towards B. Seems like a good way to start because we've got our tank rolling up behind us.
That looks like LGD attacking B first.
Yeah, definitely.
They got B surrounded.
We'll try and see.
They should arm it now.
Yeah. She's going to go first person. On Frog, because he's inside, it looks like he is protecting the armor case down.
Like Visions is taking up the strategic position there in the building in the middle.
Yeah, let's go back onto, yeah, you can see they know about it because almost all of their team is also on B. It's going to be a big fight in their GPs now, I can tell you what.
Back on the field cannon now, they're on the field cannon? No.
Try and get a good view.
Ah, they defused
yeah, we've also, yeah, they defused. I'm in the tank at the moment, seeing what's going on with Sareen. Looks like we're arming again. The tank, like ooh, the tank just got taken out.
Heavy.
The tank just got taken out. Let me see where they are. Yeah, it looks like we're in a good defensive position over B now. It'll be pretty tough for them to come in and try and defuse that one.
Gonna hurt.
Yeah. It's the artillery strike that happens, you know, on these rush maps. Unless the tank's moving a lot, that artillery will take it down. Yeah, you have some guys trying to come in around the outside, but I think it's a little bit late.
No, they got around it. The whole team is basically there. There's no way they're gonna... They should actually start going to A now, but it looks like everyone's hovering.
Yeah, okay. Everyone is probably a bit rusty. I don't think we've played a rush game for a couple of weeks. It looks like Jace is right at the front. I'm going to follow him on the run into A. They should have quite a good defensive setup though, because they know exactly where we're going now. It's going to take more than just spray and pray in there.
It looks like JP's got a wild flank going on. You have to focus on JP.
Yeah, I do see. I've just switched back to Prague because I saw there was a lot of shooting action going on right in the middle of.
JP's got a nice flank going. Rocking that.
Let me just check on the
LMG.
Oh yeah, no, he has a good flank. He's unfortunately down now though. Let's see who is close to the action here. We'll go on the defensive side. I'm on swings at 12. He's actually in quite a good position here to see what the approach is coming from. He just took out Electra and took out Huminator, both trying to plant A. Okay, he's now being cleared. Let's go back to the overview. Phew, it's like almost front and front now. We've got it on.
Gas is coming in.
Check.
Heavy gas.
Yeah, okay, we need to push forward a little bit. If you look at where everyone is, I would say they're a little bit far back from the plant.
It is rocking that Fedorov.
Yeah, check, I'm on him now.
Want me to patch your wounds?
Got two guys that are coming in.
Oh,
Don't
got
put on
taken
his
by
gas
gas.
mask.
Yeah, he got taken by gas. That looks like they're defusing right
They
in
got
there.
revived.
We need to get in there. We are going to
Looks
stop
like they
them.
got both. Looks like both.
Okay, that was lucky because the MMPR guys were in there trying to do a revive.
Squad wipe.
Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop firing.
Okay, I'm on Huminator, is the new LGD recruit
First aid for you.
this week, so let's give him a little bit of showtime. Just waiting for the artillery to finish. Do you reckon they're going to go for A or B first? Personally, I would try and flank
They're
around
gonna
to
go for
B,
B. They'll probably go to B.
but it looks like it's split 2 and 2. Maybe they're trying to pull some guys
The
away.
hardest plant, if they're smart, they'll go to B.
Well, there's definitely not enough guys going towards B now. They're going to have to do A. They've been pushed right off the B plant, although there is someone flanking right around. Looks like JZ again.
They get that tank now, so it's going to be very hard for them to
Although Jay-Z's got quite a nice flank going, I'm on him at the moment.
That's Captain Vort, yeah, in the tank. Oh, he's down. I took him out.
That's interesting. How was that with, unfortunately I missed that, was that with anti-tank grenades or what?
Yeah, he was basically surrounded with like the assault guys, and then the tank was still hitting him at the same time, so he like literally had no chance. He actually pushed up way too far there.
Yeah.
He was smart, he would have hovered just at the back of behind the... But I mean, he had the assault tank, so I mean, that thing has got so much
Looks like
range.
we're going to try and push B now. I think the guys are waiting to just reposition a little bit. Langneck got in there for a very good flank.
The smart move is B.
Looks like he's going for a bit of Overwatch down the top. Now he's coming back down.
We have armed objective butter.
Okay, let's see what is going on. Oh yeah, we've pushed guys nicely off butter, so we should be able to get this now.
Looks like they're going straight to A. Or they should have taken out as went to A.
Yeah, Peter was defending, or is defending quite nicely on the B plant. But there's lots of nades and stuff coming in now. I think they know he's better at gas as well. I think Peter needs to learn how to put on a gas mask.
Take that first aid.
Okay, there's A done. Where is Prague? Let me see if I can focus on him for a bit. Let's see how he approaches the A plant.
I think they're going to plant
the plant.
AEC.
Ooh, there is guys defending it. He got a little bit chewed up there while trying to plant. He's going in for the plant the second time. Okay, we've got the plant down.
We've got our tank in an excellent position though. There's no ways unless they come from behind.
Yeah,
which
I see it. Let's just go onto some tank. Everyone can see what's going on there. No one's going to approach down that corridor, that's for damn sure.
No, they have to go from behind. Oh, they're going to come now. They're coming now. There's like two assault guys coming behind the tank.
Yeah, but I think, I can see the
I
tank
think
on the back
Wolfbane
end.
has just alerted him. Wolfbane has just alerted him.
Yeah. He is a little bit damaged. He's on 65%. Let's just go into Wolfbane. You'll notice how he's repairing the back of the tank.
We have taken both objectives.
It's a pretty thankless job, but somebody's got to do it. Okay, looks like we got both plants there. Guys must just be careful. I'm on visions at the moment, not to push up too far because those guys are going to call in artillery and it will take them out.
Looks like they've opted for artillery truck. That's quite interesting.
I wonder if that was a mistake or like a choice. It does have quite a nice range to it.
It has good range. It has good range, but not a lot to hit it. As a heavy tank gets onto that thing, it's
I'm on
going to go
visions at the
bigger.
moment and there's about, I don't know, at least half their team in front of him right now. Somehow you're still alive.
Is our tank down? Where's our tank?
I can't see it on the map. Just have a.
I think our tank's down, isn't it?
No, he is back. He's right at the back of the sort of. If you look at the road that runs down between A, he's right at the back.
There it is. Okay.
I'll go on it. I think he fell back because he didn't want to get taken by the artillery during the first two artillery strikes that come in from DNA. Okay, we've got the B plant down, and there's a. There was a guy right behind Siron, so I think he saw him, or someone sorted that out. Because he's on 26% now, the tank is getting a little bit low for my liking.
We have armed objectives.
There's a guy coming in ahead.
Oh, they've on both objectives.
Yeah, okay, got them.
Soldiers!
Tank is taking a beating.
Destroyer's got quite a good defensive position in cover A, but it's fizzing. Those plants are going to go, both of them.
Okay, I'll go on to Prague.
We have taken out objective butter.
You can watch him trying. Okay, they're making a good effort of the push towards A. The unfortunate thing with A on this map is it's so freaking open. Once you've planted that, to defend it is much easier than attacking.
Both objectives.
Yeah, but they're taking these plants so easily. It's going to be very difficult for him to stop this now.
There's a lot of momentum going on.
I mean, Star One's still got his...
Yeah, he's still got his tank. The dangerous thing, especially in rush, you know, if you let the tanker start to settle it a little bit and don't take it out immediately, he's going to punish you pretty bad.
like he's gonna start to push in now.
Objectives.
Yeah, let's see where everyone is. But I'm yeah, okay.
Well, the
Still
harder
waiting to
plant in this one is
spawn.
definitely B. In the little corridor.
Yeah, no, that B is a difficult plant. I'm gonna go on Captain Horse. He's obviously the captain of the other team, just to see how his guys and him are setting up.
Is it because his name's Captain?
No, it's because he's got Vorse in his name. To see how his team is setting up his defensive lines around B. See, it looks like I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he's on comms calling out everyone where to go because he's looking at both positions and checking where everyone is. So yeah, calling in an artillery strike is what I would do right now because unfortunately,
Definitely the
Been
hard
sent to
plant.
our artillery.
yeah, if I were them now, I wouldn't surrender A, but I'd certainly put most of my guys on B as defensive part because the rush plant should really be for B first. It's going to be more difficult. If you take out A, yeah, okay, but then you've got 12 guys on the opposition team defending B. I would try and start on B. Let's see what happens.
Once they get in those buildings, very difficult to.
Dislodge, yeah.
But they can get in both buildings on either side there.
Yeah, okay, Prague is just pushed in there. I see
He's
Sarion's still on the
relative
tank. The
already
problem with the
defusing.
tank now is with all these little buildings, it's quite difficult for him to have a huge impact on these plants. You really have to try and pick away at the outside, it's not easy.
Oh, they're using the flame kit. They're using the flame kit, do you see that?
No.
They're using the flame kit.
Oh, there.
It's Soldier of Rogue or whatever his name is.
Yeah, okay. We'll let it start. It's the social league. We don't want to get too anal about rules and stuff. But, yeah,
I suppose
The
not,
enemy
but
has
I mean,
defused objective Apple.
it's not great. We'll see. Probably someone will call it out to him shortly, and he'll,
yeah, I think he just
redeploy.
killed himself. He just killed
Yeah.
himself. Okay, so they realized it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, the tank just saved, luckily.
Okay, unfortunately Brad's not going to have a huge impact on this round because obviously being a sniper you can't get into action. I'm going to go on Prague. See he's using, they've got a lot of guys
Oh,
in the
that tank's
corner
going
of B
down.
there.
There we go. They took out the tank.
Yeah, this point of this particular map.
But they got B plants. They've got B plants. Only Peter's defending it though. Oh dear. He's
No,
lucky
there
with
were a
the
couple of
W
other
there.
guys there, but they did clean a few of us out. Captain
Lecture's
Vorse
got a good
down.
position. If he goes onto
Is
your
he?
okay, it's taken. No, he's just got taken. He was actually pushed up right into their spawn.
Yeah, I'm on JT at the moment. He's also got quite a good pattern going on. Someone just threw on gas. Whoa, there's a lot of them pouring through. A's going to be a difficult plant now, man. He's just in amongst all of those buildings. And guys are just pouring into near the plant.
Yeah, I'm on Peter. Yeah, he's got a
I'll go on
boss
Peter as
Peter,
well.
but he should be able to get him. One more.
Oh,
No.
no. Unlucky.
See, that's when they needed to push in together.
Yeah.
Not just one guy going in there.
So I'll get on Prague. It looks like he's holding back a little bit to let all of his guys spawn on him, and then they're all going to push in there on one shot.
It looks like the guys are quite treating out of all this gas.
Well, these buildings, you know, actually, as irritating as it is, it's quite a successful tactic to keep people out. Because obviously once you got gas down, you got your gas mask on, it's hip fire only. So it makes things a little bit easier to control. Yeah, they're doing quite a good job of us keeping off A now, but I would say if I were LGD now, I would wait for all of the guys to spawn and then all try and push them together because it looks like there's a little bit too much Lone Ranger going on.
Rentedness, yeah.
It's an enemy scout!
Right now there's only 2 guys.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, like, we forget because we haven't played Rush for a couple of weeks, but this game is really all about the tickets and what the objective for the MMPR guys now would be to just bleed tickets. Let us come in one by one and just pot us off. You can die as many times as you like. If we're dying, we're losing a ticket each time.
Yeah,
So we really
like
need to
they're all
push
going
in
to the
here on
same
numbers
entrance.
and make an attack count so we aren't just bleeding tickets. does kind of look like what the plan is right now. Let me go on to visions. See, there's some interesting gun selection this evening. Both Prog and Visions are using that red rollers, which is obviously the alternative gun to
A little bit much recoil for my liking on that.
I don't like it. I don't like it, but I know that both Prog and Visions have been playing with it for a little while now.
First aid, pal!
Maybe they're just finishing some of those things you need to do to get more stuff. I'm going to go to Electra. Okay, we've got A planted now. Unfortunately, I missed that. That footage is not being great, and it looks like we got a little bit surrounded. They are going to rush in at us now, but we hopefully can.
I think that the scan on Progressive has got a good defensive position. There's no way they're going to
Electra out.
Oh, we got limper charged.
Yeah,
We have
so
taken
it's
both
destroyed.
objectives. Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop firing.
Well, they ran that close. I mean, to 20 tickets.
Yeah, there was, but the match was quite tough there. But I think we did a little bit too much of pushing in 1-1-1 as opposed to pushing in as a squad. As a squad, at least there's guys that can pick you up if you go down, and more numbers means you're probably going to take out the opposition quicker. Yeah, obviously the guys are rushing. You know, the one thing I noticed MMPR aren't doing is they really need to get a spotting flare or two down on our attack before they call in those artillery strikes, otherwise they aren't hitting targets.
But if you scan on Badaloo, Wolfbane, and they're doing a wild flank, which is going to really help.
I'm on Wolfbane now. Let me go on Brad because he's probably going to be doing some interesting.
But what they should be doing here is actually running further down. They're kind of like staying here, which is the bad thing to do.
Yeah.
They should have ran already right down.
They know where we are now.
They got into gunfights. Where this is, that's where they should have been.
I'm on Destry. No, but he's unfortunately by himself. He's probably thinking, where the hell is everyone? Why aren't you guys spawning on me?
I need to actually...
Looks like guys are charging a tank as well. I'd imagine Prague is probably at the front of that, but they're repairing quite well. Then we go on to the tank on the red side and we can watch what's happening there. I'll do a third person. Yeah, tank's doing some good work. They've definitely found our flank because he's right at the back now looking in.
Well, they just got to keep them. Looks like they're keeping them alive, so...
Looks like we went for the B plant now, so obviously a lot of the guys have pulled back.
Oh, the tank ate him.
Yeah, there's nothing much they can do here now. This tank is just eating everyone. Okay, it's taking a few
Yeah, they
hits
need
now.
to focus on that tank and get it down now. It's been up way too long.
Yeah, fortunately on the third person you don't actually get the damage of the tank. I only noticed that now. But it's on 48, so they've still got a little bit of work to do if they want to take the tank down. Okay, it's 33, someone rocketed it.
Well,
okay,
they got the harder
down.
plant. The harder plant was in the building, so they got the open plant now.
Yeah. I'm on Prague, he's on the balcony. It looks like he's trying to clear out some guys before he can move down and try and get that A plant. That's the heavy machine gun now.
They need to focus on that tank. That tank doesn't go down, it's tickets for them.
I think the tank is down now. I think it was taken out just as we got the B plant. Okay, Prague is down, but he caused enough mischief there to rattle them with this. I think with that heavy machine gun.
But what I like is we've really pushed up into that spawn, which is the right thing to do. Oh, a grenade just got two guys. You should get this one, obviously.
You're wounded. I can help you.
A flame.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, that was it.
that was it.
So, if I've got this correct, they're now going to attack us on the same map, and then we play another map in the same manner. But obviously I would imagine that if we defend this side at all and then we get all 10 plants on the next map, then they won't play the 4th round because it'll be a little bit...
Well, I think they have to play 2 maps.
Yeah, I think actually it's true because it's got to do with the scoring. It's 2 rounds, and so it'll be whoever wins each particular round on the social scoring.
Hey, Prog actually got a positive KD there, finishing top of the boards. Well done, Proggy.
Everyone did okay. There's a couple of guys on the MMR side that look like they struggled a little bit, but only a few. I mean, you've got pretty much even Stevens from like halfway upwards.
They had a good defense. They had a good defense on that second last set.
Yeah.
I suppose.
And Wolfbane was doing a lot of repair work on that tank. That's why his stats don't look too good. It's a shitty job, but somebody's got to do it, you know. Yeah, I think DICE should actually give you more points for repairing the tank. It's a risky thing, and you get like 20 points every 5 seconds or something. It just makes it like no one wants to do it, you know.
And now it's the defense.
Mm.
I'm supposing they're gonna spawn right in because the teams haven't switched. Yeah, they've all spawned in.
Yeah, they're all just spawned straight in.
We focus on Captain Boss there, but
I'm gonna go on Prog because I want to see how he's gonna set the guys up on defense. Yeah, it looks like him and Peter have gone straight to A. So calling that artillery strike.
looks like they're taking the tank to A. Okay. A side.
I'm on A at the moment. Let's see what I figure that's where all the action's going to come from. Okay, Prog is down.
Tank. I'm on the tank now. It looks like their major attack is at A.
Okay, I'll go on the tank as well because it'll be a good... I'll put it in third person so you can see.
Ooh, he's going very deep in there though. He's going really deep into our...
Yeah, I think he's trying to get that open road that runs between A and B on the back side.
Like they're all spawning on his vehicle as well, which is good.
Yeah, it's a good mobile spawn point.
Now. Taking shots. Oh,
yeah,
it's taken down.
It's taken down. It got a little bit in close there. I would have tried to keep more of a distance in the beginning.
Yeah.
They are planting A though. Okay, unlucky that he didn't get that plant down. Looks like Lungneck has a bit of a overwatch from a distance there. Yeah, no, there's another guy went into plant, but fortunately couldn't get through. Come on, Eddie 77. Let's see what he can try and grab. We've got Visions down. We've got JP down.
Oh, they're on there. They're on there.
Yeah. That the guy who just did a bit of a flanking. Okay, he's not going. I thought he was going to try and rush plant B as well. Probably would have been what I done because now you've got them distracted at A. You can probably do a bit of a flank towards
getting to B now.
Even if you look at the overview map, LGD is a little bit crushed up on A. There's hardly anyone on B, which is not a great place to be.
Looks like they're fanned out most of it.
So we've definitely got A covered. See Peter's calling in some airstrikes, which will probably could possibly be quite deadly now because the guys are spread out somewhat.
And it still looks like the MMPR guys are pushing A again.
Yeah, they're going to try and push A again.
I don't know if that's the wise choice.
Might be a bit unexpected because a lot of our guys did shift towards A. I mean, towards B from where they were.
Oh, it looks like they got a back flank. They're gonna definitely arm it now. They got a flank in behind there. Yep.
Yeah, Electro's here.
Venom guys push right into LDG spawn.
Yeah, see the problem is they did really well to put that plant down. I'll put your gas mask back on. They did really well to get that plant down, but they didn't really spread out to defend it. Electro just ran straight through the middle and defused without anyone seeing it.
Yeah, and they just taken out the
Good old Fizzy
Little
actually
army.
is rocking quite an interesting weapon here.
The enemy
That
has
is
armed
a
objective apples.
setup that I have not seen in a competitive game yet.
What's that?
Fizzy's gun,
Used objective apples.
The Parabellum.
yeah.
I must say that gun is quite beastly close range. This side bullet.
Yeah, he was just taking some long range shots and I was thinking it's not actually doing much damage from that range, but it was.
Yeah, it's got a lot of
far
recoil.
away.
It's got a lot of recoil for range. The close range, I mean, it's just deadly.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Like everyone's just hunting around to
assault
find out what angle they're going from. I see there's two guys that have got a good flank going on B. I think they've been seen now, but they got all the way into B without anyone seeing it. In fact, Rich
Yeah, the train
Bast is planting right now. And
Yep,
he
they
got the
planted.
plant down
Caught them.
without being seen.
Definitely caught them.
You see, it looks like there's a
Yeah,
bit of
they'll
panic on the
definitely get
LGD side because there's only a few of them there now. So let's see if they can defend this.
They're going to be able to defuse beam.
They're going to be trying to do some fancy rush planting. It all depends. Oh, it was an unlucky reload.
They did. They did.
Phew, ran out of tickets. I wasn't even watching the tickets there.
Empire's Edge, that could be a nice plane map.
And Fizzy is on our
Fizzy.
side, so he'll probably get in the plane and shout out stone.
But I must say they do have a good pilot, I believe.
Who's their pilot?
This is... I don't know if it's that... Arab Kozlov.
Oh, we'll see soon enough who gets in the plane. It'll be nice. I think out of all the streaming we did during the Rush tournaments,
I think it's Jets Bar, I'm not sure.
out of all the streaming we did during the Rush tournaments, I don't think we actually got any good footage.
No, we
in planes.
basically played
Argon the whole
first game
time.
against Snot. We basically... that was the only time we actually played this map. And I think
Yeah,
it's
I'm
the only
wondering-
plane map.
I'm hoping all the numbers don't get screwed up in the flip over of map where everyone changes sides. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's some good stats on the LGD side. I see Prog went quite well. Electro 9 for 0. I don't know how he pulled that off. He's obviously camping quite a lot. Visions 8 for 4. JP 10 for 2. In fact, everyone did well. Okay, let's just have a quick look. Amazingly, everyone stayed on the right side, so there should be quite a quick spawn in as well, which is nice.
Looks like we're attacking. Doesn't look like we've got a plan here.
Yeah, this just looks like it's free for all now. Let's
like-
see. Let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
it's very...
And it's not well planned. Let's see how
We're
it
using
goes.
the assault tank. We're using the assault tank.
Let me have a look quick. I actually can't see.
Taiwan in an assault tank. This is the first. Does he even have a license for this thing?
There was a lot of talk about it, in fact, in the lead up to this game, and he reckons he enjoys it because it can take more hits than the heavy tank can. So I think he was going to try it out and then see if he enjoyed it. He might use it on Frontlines. Frontlines in the tournament that's coming up. So, yeah. He is in the assault tank.
Which one is he using now? Is he using the spotlight one?
No, it looks like he's using one with a really big gun in the front. I don't know what that is called.
High velocity.
Yeah, it's got like a weird name, I can't recall. So, we have got the plant down on A, and the tank itself is pushing B quite hard, which is interesting tactic. I think it's keeping them busy at B.
Yeah, it is. That's what I've usually found in those rush games was like the forces would tend to focus on the tank. That's what I would always think that a major infantry force would be on the tank.
Yeah, yeah.
You can actually catch up quite a few teams like that by splitting up your...
We have taken out objective Alpha.
Yeah, for sure. We've got the plant down on A, and the plant is down on B, but obviously hasn't gone off yet. Let's see. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a bun fight there because there's just dots all over the map.
By one's pushed right up in there now. He is using the spotlight tank.
Is he?
He is.
Okay, I couldn't see because when you go in third person, it obviously only shows you the arse end of the tank. So that's
He's not getting repairs though.
Yeah, well, I think he's kind of. It's difficult to repair when he pushes up as far as that because obviously the repair guy is going to jump out of the tank and instantly catch a bullet. So looks like he's doing some internal repairs. The danger now for him is obviously the artillery barrage. I would try and move quite quick if I were him. Okay,
he's backed off now. I think this is when the plane spawns, doesn't it?
I'm not sure.
He's busy on the ground. Yeah, he is on the ground.
Yeah, he'll probably wait to die. Although someone just dropped now. Who was that? Visions. Okay. Got picked up. I'm going to go on to Peter. It looks like he's got a good flank going towards B. Not a lot of support there.
Yeah, artillery's coming in now.
Very heroic music playing on in the background there. Sure, they actually got quite a good defensive setup on B. Our guys, I might try and switch to A because... Yeah,
our tank is just a little bit too far back.
And he's going backwards, I'm not sure. Let me go on to him and see what he's
getting hit by field gun.
Yeah.
Field gun on there. Yeah.
Okay, that would be what it is. See, Wolf has come back to repair him. So the two of them should be able to sort out their
totally now.
Their stuff. It looks like we're pushing B pretty hard. We've got getting the plant down as we speak. There's 2 or 3 guys in there defending. Oh, we got a good defensive ring around the plant. So unless we do something stupid, we should be able to cap B now.
Like the tank's now moving into A. With a smart play. He's just parked off there. Well, you need to shoot into B, otherwise they're going to defuse it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's in comms with the team on B though. Yeah, we got A down. They have defused B. I'm surprised that happened because we actually had a good defensive ring around that. I think everyone just bailed on B and shot straight through to A. But we are having a replant down on B.
Hopefully they're gonna watch A because we shouldn't all run back like that.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a comms issue. Guys need to talk between themselves a little bit more. Say what's going on. Gonna go on Electra. He is obviously defending A at the moment. If he can stop anyone from defusing. Freaking gas everywhere. Okay, it's just been taken out by like a random nade of sorts. Fizzy is still there. Fizzy's actually defending B.
Pushing up now.
Okay, B we should definitely have. There we go.
We have taken both objectives.
Both objectives taken.
I haven't seen the plane yet. Not made an appearance.
I can't remember if it's a stage that it spawns at or where it is.
Must really spawn now at least.
If I remember from the last game, Fizzy was hammering the guys almost where we're going now. So yeah, I would think it's going to spawn soon.
Did the opposition have got a plane here?
The opposition have got a vehicle, but it looks like it's, you get onto it quick. They've got an artillery truck, in fact. Mortaring artillery truck.
Artillery truck is the right choice here.
Yeah, I'd say that thing's going to cause punishments if guys don't get in cover. Get some more first person going. So we've got another new gun being used here. Electra is using the Peroni.
Yeah,
Also a good gun. What do you reckon your favorite gun of the new DLC is at the moment? Probably that Russian medic gun.
Over there! Enemy scout! I can see an enemy scout!
Yeah, looks like we got the plant down on B.
Yeah, no, they've got B locked down.
There's a good defensive ring around it as well.
Return to the combat area.
That tank is still up. And
I'm gonna stay on Electro because I think he's about to
flames.
finish this side.
like a heavy flames on that tank though. Not quite sure.
On our tank.
Yeah, if you look on our tank, look at all the flames on it.
Actually, I can see it now. He's 85, so I think he did some
Like the Ghost
self-repairing.
Rider.
It's not too bad. But there are still a lot of flames on it. Yeah, like Ghost Rider in a
Heavy
tank.
flames, it's like flames all over the shit. Like the
And then
Ghost
there's
Rider.
someone on fire running towards the flaming tank. That was pretty weird.
The enemy has defused objective apples.
Okay, they
Oh, they
managed to get the
defused
defuse down. That was good.
Ninja defuse.
Let's have a look. I think we all need to spawn around A. We've got a bit of a defensive ring. Someone needs to actually plant the bloody thing, man. There we go.
We have armed objective apples.
I think we should have this.
No,
We've got serious numbers on the
They've got
plant.
this one now. Nah, they've got this one now. No worries. The tank there, it's going to be difficult for them.
Yeah. I'm going to go on the tank. He's actually running an interesting path, although he's slightly
They're trying to go
dangerous
for the
there.
tank now.
Yeah, slightly dangerous. There was a lot of nades that got thrown at him there. Let me just check what it tells us. Like 25%.
I'm looking right at an
He
enemy
is doing
soldier.
repairs though.
See, the
so-
problem is, I think Wolfbanes can't spawn on the tank because they can.
Hey, you should be able to spawn on it. Should be able to spawn
But
on it.
sometimes you can't spawn on the tank to be in like the same squad. We had that problem before.
Yeah. Or if you use the little tank, it's kind of a tough choice because in this kind of rush map, that's anti-infantry tank. There's a plane in the air.
We got a plane.
I think it was one of theirs. We'll see on the
Yeah, it's
replay. I mean,
flying.
we're recording this. You see on the replay. I think Sarion just shot the plane out the air with the tank.
I think so too.
Yeah, but unfortunately I switched. As it happened, I switched because I was trying to get a view on who was actually flying the tank. So
Yeah,
just getting some good shots in now on these guys defending down below.
it doesn't look like Frizzy's in there though.
Maybe you get the plane on the defensive side. I can't actually recall anymore when we got it.
No, you definitely get it on both sides.
Is it?
Yeah.
What I want to actually do. Okay, yeah, it was Sirion taking out the plane in the air. I just got confirmation on the comments section here.
I want some first-person view on Prof.
On Prof. Okay.
Eyes open, shock trooper.
Where is
That's a
Prof?
scout. Over there.
I think he means
There he is.
Prog.
The shock trooper.
Prof.
Prof.
Yeah, it's Prof.
Let me see
Hey,
Texas.
Prof is not playing. He's in this now spawned for some reason. Like he hasn't spawned.
I can't see a Prof anywhere.
No, he's not moving. He's in the spawn. I don't think he's playing. I don't know. Or he's taking a breather. Bit too much for him.
Yeah, there is a plane. in
Why
there.
is our plane not in the air though? They've got an attack plane.
Well, let me go to Fizzy and see what he's up to. Maybe he's having a good game on the ground and they've said, look, they don't actually need a plane right now. Because, I mean, he'll surely know that there's definitely a plane up for grabs.
Like long
Yeah, I mean,
neck is
Fizzy's
moving.
having a pretty good game on the ground. I think that's why he doesn't want to get into a plane.
No, he's lagging. He's lagging.
We have taken both
Got 900 ping.
objectives. Wait
He's
for
got
the
a
enemy
900
artillery
ping,
barrage to
lung net
stop
prof,
firing.
yo. 999. That's
Yeah,
a
no, he's not gonna
hardcore,
Kill
hardcore
anybody with
ping.
that.
Sighted a tank.
Ooh, I actually don't know how Electro just survived that. But he did. 21%
Tapping
health.
objectives.
Yep,
Get
we
it.
got a plane up. Who's in our plane? Fizzy?
Fizzy, I'll do some third person
Get on
this.
Fizzy. Let's
See
get
what
on
he can
Fizzy.
do.
See if he can wreck these guys. Oh, he's in that attack plane. Okay.
Some like very operatic music playing in the background while Fizzy does his thing. Ooh, they're all on top of us. He could get some serious kills here.
This is gonna. I think on the anti-air already. That's
Ooh,
caught on.
unlucky with
That's
that.
caught on. They're definitely getting on the anti-air.
Okay, well he comes back. Let's just have a look at
He's
the
got-
layouts. These
got another
two are actually
plane.
pretty tough attacks because you're going into a sort of a reinforced area where the enemy has elevation. It's not easy. Yeah,
Like
he's coming in
Fizzy's
for
getting
another
high
attack.
altitude.
And you see there's a lot of guys on the roof here. He could get some serious kills.
What needs to happen is the mortar needs to actually land. When they set off the artillery strike, it needs to actually land on the fort. That opens up the buildings.
I'm going to go into first person because I want to see how this looks on him. And we'll change back to some infantry.
Like there's guys on the roof there. Oh, he's gonna get them.
Yeah,
Really,
there you go.
There we go.
Multi-kill. Okay, as sweet as that is, let's see what's happening on the ground here.
Ah, he's gonna get in a dogfight now. Who's the other pilot?
Let's
It's like
have a look.
NCRs or...
Looks like, yeah, C. Hassa is definitely their pilot. Are they having a bit of a dogfight now? Looks
yeah,
like
they're
it.
getting into a bit of a barnier.
What plane does Fizzy have? Does he have the attack plane or
But no, he's
the
got an
fighter?
attack plane. He's got an attack plane.
Okay.
And if you look at the fort now, it's been opened up on those artillery strikes. The whole top is blown open.
Sure, there's so much going on. It's actually difficult to work out where you want to look. Yeah, you can.
He's not gonna
Yeah. Okay, the
get
whole top of
too
it is
much
open.
in a plane because they've armed both MCOMs.
Yeah.
I think it's tickets for these guys, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll do like a bit of a camera view of the
Oh, he's
attack
gonna
here.
drop. He's gonna get a multi-kill. No.
Okay, we're definitely going to get B, but they managed to defuse A quite nicely.
We still got our tank up. Or is our tank down? Our
Yeah,
tank's still up.
Yeah, it is
He's
still
like-
up. Just trying to ram it into the side of the fort and just basically cause trouble with people.
Fizzy's got a plane on his tail now.
Is it?
Yeah, he needs to shake him. Otherwise he's gonna... I think he has shaken him.
We
No,
have
he's still
all
on his tail.
objective at
He's putting some flares in there for the guys to see where everyone
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Well, it's good.
Nice. Let's go on one of the MMPR guys and see how they're trying to fight their way back into the fort now. This is not going to be easy for them.
Nah, I think...
Yeah, unfortunately it looks like we've got this covered. Well, unfortunately from the MMPR point of view. Okay, so that's 3-0 to LGD. With some nice action there. Sarian taking out a
Like...
plane with a tank. Some good dogfighting going on.
And looks like Lungneck's ping is back to normal.
Yeah, I wonder what line he plays on that causes that kind of drop in quality. It must be LTE or something like that.
That's good to see a bit of tank action and a bit of plane action for it, eh?
So one nice thing about Rush, unfortunately during the tournament it seemed that the maps that got selected weren't the greatest Rush maps really. Like Argonne Forest, I don't know, it's not a great Rush map. There's just too much chaos. Once you get inside that bunker there's just grenades and gas and chaos that goes on. Fun to play but not great viewing.
See the comment says he has a 10 meg
Yeah,
uncapped
10 meg
line.
uncapped.
Well, it's certainly not playing 10 meg tonight.
Yeah. Well, if uncapped, maybe he's being shaped, or they've got some kind of problems with the exchange.
Yeah, it's probably an exchange problem. Usually when they get overloaded.
Okay, so this is going to be the last round. We've had 3 rounds, and LGD's taken the 3, so this will be the last one, and it will be MMPR attacking, and we'll get some plane stuff again, so that'll be quite fun.
Now they're also going to use the assault tank, I see.
How do you
Good
know?
choice. I can see it in the spawn already.
Yeah, when you're streaming it lags a little bit, so I'm probably a couple of seconds behind you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's follow the guys who are going to attack us. The Captain Vorse is also in an assault tank. Ooh, he's already taking some hits. Guys have got, yeah, he actually bailed from the tank.
It's actually running in too quickly. No, that's what it took him out one time. He went in there too hot.
Yeah.
Got an advantage maybe on those hills on the left. Just when he shot in from a distance, they went in too hot then.
Yeah, I told her that you have to play a bit of a cautious game on the attack and rush sometimes, especially in some of the, some of the vehicles, because if you lose the vehicle, it really changes your game.
Absolutely. And also, I mean, you want a lot of infantry around your vehicles. You don't want to go just vehicle in there head first.
Yeah.
Kind of pointless,
Cool.
really.
See Fizzy's got some first class camping going on inside of A. Electro's running around with a pistol. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
It's like they're trying to flank on those hills. That's where the tank should have been, right on the top there. Shooting down. So the infantry is currently, well, it looks like they're playing a few snipers on there.
Return to the combat area.
We're needed! This way!
Let's get on Brad in some first person and see what his view of the game looks like. Ooh, unfortunately they got him pinned down, yeah.
Enemy soldiers have been sent to
I don't know, his gameplay might be too OP for some people. Looks like they haven't really been pushing in here. I think they're waiting for their tank.
Yeah, that's it's not a great idea to do an attack, because all you're going to do is bleed tickets out, and there's only a limited amount of tickets you've got to take 2 plants now.
Focus in on Sly 1, I see sniping.
Yeah, I'm on him as well.
Get on some first person action, on,
Yeah,
on Sly 1.
first person on
Let's see how
him.
this goes. Let's see how this goes.
He's got a good gun. It looks like the SNLE
Yeah, it's got
carbine.
the SMLE, my favorites. Not aiming too well, but
Yeah, his no scope quick fire doesn't seem to be on point at the moment.
that didn't hit that one either. But
Hey, the thing with the, oh, that should have nearly got. That was very
getting
close. The
suppression
last one.
assists always good. Suppression assists always good.
Yeah, the thing with the carbine I find is you can, if you want to, what he did there was spot on. You can if you want to do a bit of a snap fire, but it's quite difficult. What I tend to do is I focus in and just shift it a little bit, then you find it just zooms in on the guy and then you take the shot. If you take the shot too quick, you always tend to miss. They got an artillery truck, is it? Or is that no, it's a heavy tank coming in the back.
No, it's a heavy at the back, yeah. That's
even like someone doing a hero stand on the tank. And he just got sniped by Sarion.
That
was funny. The dude was standing on top of the tank, you know, riding it in like a chariot, and Sarion sniped him with the tank. Yeah.
I think it's like a rodeo.
That was funny.
It's the power between his legs.
Yeah. They've got a good flank. Okay, no, sorry, it's us. But they are planting both plants, and they got that in quite quickly as well.
I see they want to focus in on long neck there.
Okay, can we do that?
It's where's long neck.
I think he's in Duff, isn't he? Yeah, there we go.
I can't see where he is.
I can't, I think he's either down or waiting to respawn.
Oh, wait,
okay, I got him, there we go, I got him.
There you go.
So we've got some first person on him. They got B down, so now we need to defend A. Unfortunately, I think this is going to come back to figures. They got 12 to take A. I don't think that's enough.
That is one more income that's not ever got, so good on them. Especially on this map. Oh, they're on both.
The enemy has armed objective apples.
Yeah, that must have been a sneaky arm because I didn't see anyone near it. Let's just have a look. Yeah.
Lectures on fire.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to take it again. They've only got 4 tickets left.
That was actually quite close, almost got it.
So it's like a quick glance. Yeah.
That's all she wrote.
Yep. Oh, some exciting couple of rounds there. Like the plane action. They got in some good plants that other teams didn't during the actual Rush tournament.
Even the guy that rode the tank in like a Bronco.
Yeah.
That's so good.
That was funny. I got it on tape as well. Just wait for the score screen and we'll wrap things up. Not very high scoring, but Rush usually isn't. But there were some good scores in there. In fact, I think on both sides there's no one that really struggled. Maybe Eddie 7-7, but I didn't really focus much on him. He might have been trying to keep the tank alive or something, which always costs you a couple of deaths.
Yeah, Visions did well again.
Yeah, I think it's sort of top of this round, definitely Visions on the MMPR side. Slinzer 12, good round, 8-3. Okay, well that was it. That's LGD won that 4-0. Thanks for the MMPR guys for the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I think everyone's going to bail now. Let me just stop the broadcast quick.